First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakudash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us His truth. And a sincere peace and salutations to all Akim pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. It's the brother Ganan from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. Lord's will be quick. I just want to go into, your eye being evil towards your brother, and what that curse encompass. It covers so much of answering questions as to why things are the way it is, like murder. Let me just read that scripture. This is Deuteronomy 28:54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom. But just focusing in on the eye being evil towards your brother, and that curse effect to a lot of issues that we have in our nation, and it goes back to, just touching on the reasoning, because we understand, us that's in the know, we understand why this is, going back to Deuteronomy 28:1, where it says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all the nations that are upon the face of the earth. So all we had to do as a nation, as so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all we had to do was listen to the Lord, which we know we didn't. So jumping down to 15, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And that's what's happening to us, so we know why, we know why we are put in these conditions. And but I just want to harp on, verse 54, and your eye being evil towards your brother goes back to 8, which reads, yeah, your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. It's following Esau ways. He was a murderer from the beginning. So you see a lot of killings, and it's getting worse. And it's even is as bad as now you got 14, 15-year-olds committing crimes and doing crazy things to each other. And, to the women. It trickled all the way down to the women, to as though you see the women have lost their mind. We have lost the order of our people, through this curse as well, because adultery is very big in this adultery is very big in our community, and that goes into your eye being evil towards your brother as well. Because if your eye wasn't evil, because it says in Deuteronomy, the man that was tender and delicate, just thinking about how, us brothers we're gentle to each other. We're real gentlemen when it comes to the brotherhood, and we care about whatever's happening in the brotherhood, because we were created to be tender and very delicate among each other. And now that we're in the know, we're able to shed off, some of these curses. And you see the world, our people in the world, is completely submerged into these curses. And if, like us, the women will have no choice but to be in order, because care if she has a man, all the way to the point where if she's going off to the point that she's trying to seduce a man, knowing that she has a man, well, that man will put her on Front Street, and we know what the scriptures say to do to her. You know, your eye being evil towards your brother, it knocked down so many dominoes to where as though we're far gone, man. We're far gone. People don't care about each other's children. You see children fighting, or well, shit, they ain't my kids. It's a bunch of only it's selfishness, man. It's selfishness, and it goes back to Saint John, where it says he was a murderer from the beginning. It's more. Let me get back to it. Saint John 8:44. It says he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in truth, because there was no truth in him. Of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And that's what these people are, man. You'll have, your best friend, so to speak, in the world will be coveting your woman, man. Can't wait for something to happen to you so he could pursue your woman, or whatever, man. You know? And that all goes back into the curses, and further proving who the Israelites are. You know? It's showing that we are those people, that the Bible speak of, that have fallen victim to these curses, because now there's no way that it's going to ever get better. You know, it's so far gone now. The back and destroy 2/3 of his people, man. You know, because the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we were taught to be individuals, you know, and not move as a nation, you know. So I want to touch on, just thinking about it, you know, a lot of the women will have no choice but to be in order, you know. A lot of crime will be down. Think more as a unit and not as individuals, which would cancel out a lot of the breaking up of homes, women choosing the government over their men. The men will actually raise their children. That would take away from the homosexuality. That would take away from all the anger issues out of the children. The young men will be more in order because they had their father around. You know, it really starts with us men. You know, the women wouldn't have any power if it wasn't the power lies with the men, so the women would have no power unless the men give it to them. You know, so separation and the beef between the Israelite man causes a lot of the curses to come into fruition, which fucked our nation up. I was just thinking about that. Just wanted to speak on that just real quick. But yeah, man, yeah, man, it's this Bible is living, because the things that it speak of all throughout the scriptures is showing and proving itself daily, and clearly the whole world was shaped by the Bible. You know, understand this Bible, you will understand that we are the people of the Bible. People that fall victim to all these curses to a T is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, we just being in this truth, we're overcoming a lot of these curses, man. We're overcoming a lot of these curses. We're able to lift that up off of us, and we're able to see better. You know, but that's it, man. I just wanted to put that out there, man. Shalom.